Hi guys! So today I decided to make a more serious video because this is something I've been thinking about a lot lately, and I just thought it would be a good topic to talk about and maybe help some of you out if you are struggling. So obviously, as you can tell by the title already, this is about just how to be just how to be genuinely more happy. Because I do believe that it is a struggle for some people. Some people just care too much, or some people are, being bullied. There's so many circumstances where there's so many reasons why you could not be happy. But people also forget that there's a million more reasons out there for you to actually be happy, and that the good things eventually will outweigh the bad things. This is just, and gonna be no particular order, this is just what I believe helped me when I was going through a tough time, or when my friends were going through a tough time. I just wanted to help them out because, the world is a happier place when there's happy people in the world. Yeah, I just came up with that really, really not great quote. First thing you should ask yourself before anything, doesn't matter what state you're in, is what does happiness mean to you? Everyone is different. For some people, happiness might be buying a new car, or being with someone they love, or happiness could be them spending time with their cat, you know what I mean? I hope this makes sense, but the general kind of happiness, what I think real happiness is when you just feel content with yourself. You just wake up in the morning and you just feel happy. Obviously there's going to be stress in everyday life, but that's just life. Everyone has to go through that, and some people will cope better and some people won't. But yeah, you just think about what happiness is to you. Maybe don't focus on the materialistic things like buying things or something like that, because that's just gonna bring you temporary happiness. I know that for myself. If I'm really sad, I'm like, oh, I want to go buy something. And actually my friend does this all the time too. She's like, oh, let's say she was going through a hard time, and then every day she would go buy something, even if it was something little, and she'd be so happy, but then 5 minutes later that happiness is worn off and you want to go buy something again. So that's just a bad way to spend money also, and yeah, you know what I mean. I kind of lost track of what I was talking about. So just think about what it means to you. Happiness should be that when you wake up in the morning, you feel good about yourself. That's it. Like, happiness should come from within. I just think that you should be able to make yourself happy first before depending on someone else. And that's another thing. You really should not depend on someone else for happiness. That might drive the other person away, because, well, they shouldn't really have to cope with you that way, if you know what I mean. Yes, the friends are there to help out, and whatever, and your family is there to help, but there's only so much other people can do for you to be happy. I'm sorry if this is making any sense, but I hope it is. Whatever. So you should start by thinking positive. I know everyone says this, and it is so hard to do, especially if you're used to just being negative all the time. I remember I used to be such a negative person. I used to be so bad, and I used to be with this person. I would just used to depend on him for a lot of it, and it's almost like I was making myself sad so someone else could make me happy. It's just a lot of bullshit. To be more positive, there's so many things you can do. You just have to start forcing yourself to think positively. If you, let's say you woke up in the morning, and if you're a negative person, straight away you're like, oh, even if, and nothing is wrong, you would find stuff to pick on, like, oh, why did I get up so late? Or, oh my god, why didn't anyone text me in the morning? Doesn't anyone want me? That's just overthinking. That's just negative thinking. Instead, you should just be like, just when you find yourself, once you're aware that you're thinking negative, you then can spot it, and then you're gonna be like, no, just try to erase that thought from your head, and just try and force yourself to think happy, positive thoughts. Like, just look on the bright side of things. Like, okay, maybe you're walking somewhere and you're all dolled up and it started raining. I mean, shit happens. Like, you can't predict the weather. It's not your fault. It's not no one else's fault. There's no need to be angry. Thinking positive is such a big thing, and what could help you is definitely check out The Secret. It's a book, and it's also a movie. It's free on YouTube. I've watched it before, and I've read the book. I haven't finished the book, but I've read some of it. And that definitely helped me so much. I became much more of a positive person. I always used to get angry, but not anymore. I just feel happy, and positive thoughts really change everything. You should really check that out. And also, you should check out Alan Watts on YouTube. He has these speeches, and it's just great. Another thing that is so important with being happy is being content with yourself. That is probably one of the biggest things, and maybe one of the hardest things to do. Just being happy with who you are and what you're like. A lot of people have insecurities. A lot of people, maybe get bullied in school. Just stuff like that happens every day. Nothing, unfortunately, nothing we can do. Like, as much as we try to help, there's always going to be some asshole out there that's going to try and put you down. But that's just it. Like, I used to be so bad with this. I used to care about what people think all the time. That's the worst thing you can do. And I know it's so much easier to say than do, but really, please take my word for it. Once you stop caring, like, it's like you're living a completely different life. It's amazing, and you feel great. Obviously, sometimes stuff still gets to you, but like, everyone has their down days. If someone says something bad to you, really, if they're like bullying you or trying to make fun of you, really, the reality is that they're jealous, or they're just too afraid to do it themselves, or like I started making YouTube now because I wanted to start this years ago, but for years I was too insecure, and I was too afraid of what people are going to think if they're going to find my videos. But then one day, like, after working on myself for a while, I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I don't care. And look where I am. Well, I'm not anywhere yet, but at least I'm doing something. So yeah, all those people are just going to try and bring you down, but really, they're just insecure, and they're trying to make themselves feel better by making you feel worse. Please never do that, because you never know how much your words can affect other people. It can, like, I don't know, it can just be real bad. Before making this video, I really should have wrote down a list of stuff I was going to talk about. Now I'm just rambling on. Okay, another huge thing about being happy in the everyday life is just stop thinking about the future once in a while, at least. I know people are always like, oh, just don't think about the future, just live in the moment. Yeah, that is great if you can do that, but most of the time we gotta think about the future, or if you're living by yourself, you gotta think of how you're gonna pay your bills, or like how you're gonna hand in that assignment for college. If you're struggling, try once in a while, or use the occasions to live in the moment. If you've been busy and you actually found time to hang out with your friends, or you're going to some festival in the summer, whatever, just enjoy that moment. Just be in the now and just take it all in, just relax, and really, because you have nothing else to worry about for that moment, and it's just great to feel good. Just enjoy the time with your friends. There's no need to feel down when you're with your friends, and you're just gonna make them feel down. I'm not trying to make you feel bad if you're sad, like if you feel sad, but really, living in the moment is just great. It's just a break from everything. Even if you have the most stressful life on the planet, you're gonna find a moment where you just live in the now, forget about all your problems, and it will make other people happy too. And the last thing, I think, I'm not sure, is just doing little nice things for other people, and just trying to be a nicer person in general is gonna make you feel better about yourself subconsciously. You're not even gonna notice, but I noticed that after a while. I was like, oh wait, whatever. I used to be such a bitch sometimes. I still am, but I'm only joking. When you do nice things for people, if you're always sad, it's obviously really hard to be smiley and happy all the time. You don't want to really talk to anyone. You don't want to help anyone out. I mean, you just kind of want to keep to yourself. I'm pretty sure most of you have read this somewhere online as one, and those like quote pictures where they always say that even if you force for yourself to smile, you actually become a little happier inside, or something like that. But it might be bullshit, but I kind of believe it. I think it's true. I think it works. I've tried it before, and it does work. And really, all you have to do is just do something nice for someone, or just try to just all that love you have built up inside, just release it. Just love everyone. Just do it. And don't hold grudges. Don't like get angry at someone for no reason, or just there's no point. Like, there really isn't. You're just wasting all your energy on these negative things that you could actually be using this energy for to do some positive things, or do something productive, or just to be nice for someone, and you'll be surprised how much better it makes you feel when you make someone else's day better just by doing that one little simple thing. Like, this could even be, like, if I were to go to my friend's house right now, I could just go to my friend's house. Or if I were to even pop into the shop and buy a lollipop and give it to them. That would just, like, that sounds so simple, but it's so true, because it just makes the other person feel special, and then you're like, oh, I actually did something nice for someone, so it's just gonna make you feel really good. Well, it will make me feel really good. But yeah, these are some of my tips. Like, really, in conclusion, you should start working on yourself. You should feel happy with yourself. You shouldn't feel like you have to change yourself for anyone. And even if you want to become a better person, it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with the way you are now. I really hope I become better at speaking, because I'm really passionate about this stuff, and I just want to spread the love and this YouTube community, because there is a lot of sad people out there. Sadly, I used to be one of them, but I'm very grateful that I'm not. But you just gotta have the willpower to work on yourself and force yourself to think these positive things and just be nice to people, even if you're feeling down. It's alright to feel down sometimes. That's what your friends are for, your family's for. They're gonna make you feel better. I'm sorry if you're not fortunate enough to maybe have a loving family, but there's always going to be people out there that are going to want to help you and make you feel better, but you got to remember to return the favor. Like, really treat everyone else how you would like to be treated. So simple, but so true. And yeah, so I hope this video was somewhat helpful to at least one person. I'm sorry if it made no sense at all, but it's something I really do feel passionate about, and I'd love to do more of these videos in the future. I was thinking of doing one about anxiety, because I suffer from anxiety, and just maybe doing a video and tips on how to get through the moments when you're feeling really anxious and how to make yourself feel better, because I love you. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Please subscribe and leave your comments down below. I want to really know if this video was any help at all. And so yeah, I'll see you guys in another video.